There are people in our lives that we might not realize are having a hard time or are suffering in silence. Um, and that's not always our job to figure it out, but it is our responsibility to pay attention to the people we love and we care about and to be plugged in a little bit more and ask a little deeper question or get them out, get them, or to get them by themselves, you know. Or you could actually talk to them and really ask them like how what's really going on. Just give them the space, the time, um, the opportunity to warm up or let their guard down, to let their walls down, to feel comfortable and to trust that you're going to listen with an open heart without judging. And some people might not even know they needed to talk to someone because they try to put on a brave face like everything's fine. They keep going, moving through their lives. They got this. They're strong. They could take care of it. And then there's the people that sometimes they're always dumping everything on you and, vomiting on you and sucking up your energy and your time. At least that's what it feels like. And they want you to take on their load and tell them what to do and how to do it. And even if you do tell them what to do or how to do it or give them advice, they still don't do it, or they only do it for a little while. So, they're only lying to themselves. But still, there's all kinds of people. But I've noticed there's so many people in pain, like emotionally, the ones that really do need help but don't know how to get it or to ask for it. And it could be simply as just connecting with them and letting them know that, they're not alone. Um, if they needed someone to talk to, sometimes that's helpful. And that's what the Lord is showing me lately. He's just showing me that there's so many people suffering, and it feels like a big responsibility. And, like, God, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to talk to all these people, let them dump all this stuff. And what do you do with this stuff? And it's not about trying to help people or tell them what to do or tell them how to do it, but it's also about you living your life and trying to do the right thing and get the help that you need, and being strong for yourself and your relationships. But also, you get to a point or an age in your life where it's your time to stop focusing on just your little area, your home. Obviously take care of your home first. I'm not sure what cycle you're in or what age you are, um, or what you're ready to take on, But I am at the stage in my life where the Lord is like, you need to do more. You need to listen more with different kind of ears, like listening with my heart and listening with compassion, and it's not, hey, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a psychologist, and I definitely don't like when people are dumping their crap on you and not really trying to fix their life. They're just trying to complain, they're still in this victimhood and living these past stories that they keep telling themselves, and they're stuck in these loops and these cycles. And I'm at the point where I've expanded so much spiritually and energetically and just more connected to God and the Lord, that I'm being shown, that there is another way. They don't have to be stuck this way. You don't have to be stuck in your life and your circumstances and your stuff, but they have to be able to move and do something. And sometimes it really could be just a conversation you have with someone, or something they see that you're doing in your life, that you're not being stuck, that you're not complaining. It could just be you just living, you know, um, the way you feel is best for you and your path, and being obedient to God and the Lord, even though when it feels like it's not easy, or you don't know the way, or you don't know where you're going, but you just trust and have faith that God is going to lead you. So I know it sounds like I'm talking all sides of my mouth right now, but what I am seeing, honestly, is a lot of people are suffering now that I'm paying attention more. Um, and I don't want people to suffer, and I stay up at night when I hear things about friends or family or um, what they're going through. And they try to keep it in the family, or they try to take care of it, or they don't know how to take care of it, or they ignore it, or they're going through their own healing, their relationship, so they don't know how to deal with it. They're not equipped with it because they're not doctors and psychiatrists and psychologists. They're trying to figure out their own crap and survive, right? So wherever you are in your life, whether you're the one that's suffering, I want you to know that God is there, the Lord is there. And I don't know how to help and fix everything and everyone. And people don't want to hear, but you just start looking within yourself, start reflecting on what is not working, and actually take action to try to move it or fix it. Are you numbing yourself with drugs and alcohol or social media, or just glued to the TV all day, not doing anything, not going outside the house, not being around people? Like, what is in your life that can change, that make you feel better? Are you going outside? Are you exercising? Are you socializing? Are you out in nature? Are you living your life? Are you just slowly dying inside and then complaining about it because your life sucks and you don't have energy and you don't feel good? Or are you actively just trying to do something? And I'm not saying if you're sick and you're not feeling good or you're going through a health thing, but maybe the health thing is your body's way of telling you start paying attention. You have to eat differently. You have to make sure you're resting. You have to make sure you're taking care of your mind, your body, your emotions. And sometimes we don't know what to do and we don't feel like we have anyone. You're afraid to reach out, or you legitimately do not have anyone to talk to or that you trust. So start turning to the Lord, or ask the angels or archangels to help you. Ask God, God, I don't know what I need. I don't know what this is. Why don't I feel good? Why am I stuck? Why do I feel like I'm always surviving? And ask him to intervene. Ask the angels or archangels. I always communicate with Archangel Michael and all the other angels, but Archangel Michael is my go-to. So if you don't have a go-to, go to him. Try, and if you don't remember a name of an archangel or angel, say, hey, angels, for my highest and greatest good, you know, or any archangels out there, you know, the Lord, Jesus, God, Mother Mary, please surround me. Help me see what I need to do, what I need to do next. What do I need to eat? What do I need to drink? What does my heart really need today? And it sounds so simple and easy, but sometimes we forget that we could just think of God, think of the Lord, think of the archangels, think of the divine, and they're there. But you got to give them permission. You got to actually be willing. If they do give you the next step, the Lord tells you the next step, actually do it, because you're asking for help. He's like, hey, you're like, hey, what do I do? And you're like, hey, make a left. And you're like, I don't know if I feel I'm making a left. I'm going to make a right, or I'm just going to sit here. Okay, well, then don't ask. He gave you the answer. You don't know where the left is going to take you. You might not like that. If I make a left, there's a freaking stop sign, or there's a barrier right there. But if you really pay attention, you look around, you can see that you could go around it. You don't have to go through that obstacle. You don't have to go through that construction site. You can see that you could move, walk around, take a bike, jump over it. Or it might just be something that's just there for a few minutes, and they're going to come and clear it out. So if you're getting that nudge, that feeling to do something intuitively in your gut, in your mind, in your dreams, even just a small step, like don't eat that, eat this. Don't drink that. Don't have caffeine. Drink more water. Stay away from milk because maybe you have allergies. I don't know. Or maybe because Sometimes milk and dairy or meat or red meat, it makes you sluggish or might make your intuition foggy, or your connection to the Lord or whatever. Man, I'm just going all different directions. I just really don't want people to suffer. And I want them to know God is with them, the Lord is with them, the angels, the archangels are with them. So just reach out, ask them, give them permission, come next to me, be with me, you know, protect me, guide me, lead me, surround me with love, show me what to do, give me a sign, clarity, something, direction. But actually, when you feel it, you see it, you sense it with all your senses or in your dreams or in synchronicities, pay attention and actually take action and do something, because you don't know where that little baby step is going to lead you, where that little nudge, that little dream, that synchronicity, or that relationship, or that conversation you overheard, or that song you overheard, or that song that keeps playing over and over and over and over in your head. What are those words saying? What does it feel like? And it's not about overthinking, overanalyzing, and just looking for a sign before you move. Your sign a lot of times to move or to do something different is because you don't feel good. You're tired. You're foggy, you're exhausted, you're over it, you're angry, you're resentful, you're sad. Something needs to change. I don't know what it is. Your body knows what it is. Your heart knows what it is. God knows what it is. So, so do it right now. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and ask God, God, please come close to me. Oh, Lord, please come close to me right now. Keep breathing. Relax your body, relax your mind, because if you try to force an answer or an outcome, you're just going to probably push it away or stop it or block it. And the answer might come way after you stop listening to this, when you're more relaxed, when you're in the shower, you're going for a walk, you're working out, you're meditating before you go to sleep, or in the waking hours, in the early mornings, when you're not distracted or stressed. The answers may come. They might show up in your dreams, synchronicities, songs. Or God might show up there, the Lord might show up there, or your angels might show up in all those places. So keep breathing. God, please come close to me. Let me feel you. Let me sense you. Please cover me with your grace, with your love. Protect me, my family, my mind, my emotions. Lift away any burdens, anything I can't see. Lift away any energies, any energetic, spiritual dirt or dust or whatever sluggish goo might be on me that's weighing me down, making me tired. Please remove it from my mind, from my body, from my emotions, from my energy, from my energetic field, all levels, all layers. And you don't have to repeat or say every word I'm saying. Just say, God, I accept your help. I accept your guidance. I receive your love. I invite it into my heart, into my life, into my home, into my relationships. Even if I don't know what to do, God, please show me the next step. Lead me, even if I'm a pain in the butt and I'm not seeing it. Lead me gracefully, gently. And just start to have a conversation with God. Start having a conversation with Jesus. Start having a conversation with your higher self. Start having a conversation with your heart, with your soul, with your body. Ask your body, what do you need today? And it might just need nurturing. It might need comfort. It might need rest. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have joy. You deserve to feel happy and have fun. But it starts with just being honest with yourself. What can you do today, right at this moment? And if you just prayed, then that's it. If you just called the divine in. That's it. That's one huge step right there. Having a conversation, surrendering to God. I don't know what I need, God, but please help me. Show me the way. Show me how easy it could be. Show me how much grace you have. Show me the mercy you have for me, for my relationships, for my health, for my surroundings. And I know it's easier said than done. And it might just seem like a prayer. It might just seem like, doesn't seem like anything's happening. You don't understand. It's physical and I'm hurting and I'm suffering. And I don't want you to hurt and suffer. But I also see there's many different layers of things that are unseen and unknown. And a lot of it starts with our mindset, our connection to, or lack of connection to ourselves. You're going to go through different cycles, just like there's seasons in the year. There's different cycles. There's different ages you go through. There's different maturation process you go through. There's different relationships, and it's all going to bring out different parts of you. It's going to expose different areas, and things are going to keep on coming up because we're not changing anything. And we often try to change everything and everyone around us when the only thing we could change is ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, how we see ourselves, how much respect we have for ourselves, how much we trust ourselves. So let's start there. Let's self-reflect. Let's be honest with ourselves. Start to trust yourself so you can start to trust God and the divine and the Lord and the angels, archangels. And how do you do that? If you say you're going to do something, I'm not saying to anybody else, I'm saying to yourself. If you say, I'm going to work out, you know how you build trust? You go and work out when you say you were going to work out. You say, I'm going to eat better, you eat better. If you say, I'm going to start drinking water every day or a couple of times a day, start doing it. And if you fall off, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up, but at least you're starting. It needs to become a practice, and the practice becomes a habit. And then before you know it, it's ingrained with you. It's a pattern, but we want to start new patterns. We want to get rid of the old limiting beliefs and the old patterns. We want to look at life differently. We want to feel differently. So if you want more energy, you need to move more. And movement is going to be different for everyone. Some people are like, hey, I got my hurt knees or my back hurts or whatever. So move the upper body. Okay, just stretch a little bit. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be this vigorous thing. It could be a gentle thing that your body needs. It could be just a stroll. It doesn't have to be a jog or a run. You don't have to work out with heavy weights. It could be you just move your arms as if you're lifting weights. Use your natural weight, but you're getting the blood flowing. You're getting the energy moving. You get the lymphatic system moving, and you start moving your body and your muscles and your organs, and you could twist to the side or lift your arms up or dance. Get that somatic energy moving, get that breath flowing, your heart pumping, and everything starts to move and change internally and externally. And that's it. That's it for today. Breathe, move, pay attention to the small signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to your senses. Your body knows usually before your mind ever knows anything. So if your body, if it's feeling off, you have anxiety, you can't catch your breath, you can't sleep, or you sleep too much, or whatever it is, that means something needs to change. Something needs to change. And it starts with the way you talk to yourself. It starts with trusting yourself and actually start doing things, building that confidence and trust in yourself by actually going through, taking action on what you tell yourself, not anybody. You tell yourself you're going to shower every day, shower. You're going to do your makeup every day, or whatever. Doesn't you're going to do your laundry every day. You're going to clean your house and not leave piles. Look around wherever you are right now. Look around. If you're home, if you're at work, your desk, in your car, you got little piles everywhere that you could see. You got piles where you can't see, the glove compartment, in your drawers, your laundry's piled up, got piles on the table, things are a little messy. That stuff affects you too. Clean out a drawer today. These drawers also represent things in your energetic life and body, in your personal space. What are you hiding? What are you shoving away? Go through the sock drawer. Go through your uh, underwear, panties, whatever, bra drawer. And I'm speaking to myself because they've been a mess too, and I've been going through them. It's like that physical clutter also affects you mentally, emotionally, energetically. I'm speaking energetically because I see energetically. I see what the Lord shows me. I see that sometimes those full laundry baskets that you don't have time to wash, you know what they are? It's stagnation in a certain area. It's stagnation. Because you know what? Clothes represent your personal stuff, your identity, how you feel, how you look, and you're also cleansing them and washing them and cleaning them in your washer, your dryer. And maybe you don't have a washer and dryer. It's not in your home or anything. So maybe it's a little bit different for you in that context. It's gonna be different for everyone. So make sure you take what resonates and internally don't make it fit. Because I'm not speaking to you, just you. I'm speaking to everyone that's listening right now, including you, obviously. But I'm saying it just keep an open mind. I feel like I'm all over the place, but it really just is about the point of it all is no, you're not alone. God is here. The Lord is here. The divine is here when you're ready, and reach out to them for your highest and greatest good. Start moving, taking action, have self-reflection, be honest with yourself, really connect, really just breathe, close your eyes, ask God to intervene or to step in or just to surround you with protection and love and guidance and nurturing. And start there and start to build a trust within yourself so you can start building trust in God and the divine. So I hope this helped you. And this is stuff I've learned and stuff I am learning and stuff I am seeing. I'm at the stage of my life where my Lord is saying, just put this message out. Someone needs to hear that they need to do the laundry because their energy is like. Someone needs to know not to drink caffeine and drink more water. Someone needs to stop drinking or stop drinking all the time and start weaning themselves off. And don't beat themselves up if it doesn't happen overnight. But it can happen overnight. You can make the decision and things can change right overnight, for good or for bad. So if you're into praying, pray. If you're not into praying, start. And if you're not ready for that, I'm not telling you to do anything that I wanted people to make me do. I'm just saying it's working for me. It's working for other people. And I see that a lot of it is we just don't make time to listen to our hearts, our souls, our God. We're too busy doing everything. We're too busy numbing everything or too busy not wanting to listen and ignore the signs. So this is your sign. This is a sign for you to just start paying attention to your inner nudges, your inner calling. And start moving. Start stretching. And just start to watch. Even if everything doesn't change around you, the way you see it does. And it's usually more vibrant, more beautiful, more clarity. You are on your way. I know it. I feel it. I see it. Bye for now.